and welcome back to Eternal Darkness.
We've just finished off a giant wave of enemies. We're gonna interact for now the second time with the weird artifacts.
Kareem, we will be together forever.
Chandra? What happened to you?
Things change, my dear Kareem. But even though my body is ravaged, I await you.
Who did this to you?
You were gone so long. I gave myself to a nobleman with a jealous mistress. She had me dragged from my bed, and in cruel revenge, flensed with knives. As the last blades were drawn across my body, and my blood cooled upon the floor, she cursed that I would only be with another in death.
So much for thinking only of me. I should never have left.
I have seen my folly, and have already paid dearly. I see so much more now. In death, I know the true value of the artifact which I asked you to find, and it is not for us to possess. If we are to be together again, you must make a sacrifice. Only when that is complete will we be together.
Sacrifice? Why should I do anything for you? You lied to me, betrayed me, and you really don't look so good anymore.
You must forget the past. Despite who you are now, you will also become something more, just as I have. But the sacrifice must be made. We must remain here and guard the artifact. Dark things will come to claim it, and you must be strong to keep it from them. Without your sacrifice, the world will fall into eternal darkness.
The things I do for love. She's terrible, isn't she?
Yeah, I'm thinking again, poor Kareem. Didn't even get to shag her, I assume.
Okay. Oh. I love that one.
If only they did make a proper sequel.
Well, I suppose there's that Kickstarter, but that never seems to be successful.
No. Right, so where were we just then? We were in the... Well, what we know to be that I don't think we've made it clear yet.
Well, we just have to figure out what we've got now that we didn't have before.
Oh, we can enchant with the other colour, so I think we can do the thing in the kitchen.
The thing in the kitchen.
Let's do that.
To the kitchen! For snacks. And, to continue the story. There is that too.
Well, there's plenty to the house, actually, that we still haven't done as well.
Well, there's loads. Phone, for example.
Where is the phone? Ah. Oh, well, that's that surround sound that it's got. Hello?
Remember me, Alex.
This can't be happening.
Right, so we need to enchant with blue on the Gladius. This item is now enchanted.
And stick it to the door.
What do we... Oh!
And those cute little raddies.
Aww. A spice jar with a scrap of paper inside. Kitchen is empty as the library. What do we have in this spice jar? Yes. Oh, that's handy.
Lurking horror.
The spicy horror. Is there a spice jar?
My liege, the future is yours. The light in the age of darkness has been extinguished. The pillar of flesh has been constructed. The master of chaos, the keeper of the ancients, is long dead. The planets will be in alignment soon. All is prepared for your arrival. I will begin the final incantation that will bring you into our world within days. The next millennium will truly usher in a new age. Your guardians, now prepare the gate!
Discarded all of those delicious spices.
Yeah, I'm thinking, keep them surely.
Put them back in the cupboard. That's what I would do.
Oh, it is a
try and
cute
kill
little
the
rat. Yes, because, well, I mean, obviously you unfortunately saw your murdered grandfather in the house. It is still a very nice house. You'd probably keep it.
Yeah, set up a couple of consoles, you'll be fine.
So should we advance the lurking horror?
Yeah.
Just use the page.
I will not argue that I was shocked by the sudden mention of one of my ancestors, the distinguished Dr. Maximillian Roivas. It chilled me to my bones. Where had this ancient book come from? How had my ancestor stumbled upon it? I feverishly began to read more, eager to learn his story. It seems that Maximilian had inherited his father's mansion, just as I had. Alone since the death of his wife, and since his children had their own adult lives, he explored the house to discover his family roots.
It has been 2 weeks since the death of my father, and it has finally come to me to look over the mansion. Now, I am truly alone, and forced to start a new life here in Rhode Island. I intend to make the mansion mine, and live in it as my forefathers have, to continue the family tradition. The mansion has its secrets, I'm sure, and in my time here, I have to make them mine.
Now, if that voice sounded familiar, it's probably because you've played the Legacy of Kain series. That, of course, is Raziel. Or Raziel, depends how well you know him.
It's a very wonderful voice.
Some flintlock pistol, what do you call it, that where it's just, is it musket shot when it's just little bits? I'm not sure what it's called. But they do, in fact, look like D20s for some reason.
They do a bit. I'm assuming because it was a bit difficult to just make them round. I quite like that you're kind of a portly little dude. Yes, so we're now another Ruoivas. We seem to unfortunately have the habit of being in this house with all our family members already dead.
Max is one of the better ones, though. Max is cool.
I don't think there's anything else for us in here. We will just continue.
He's a man of science, is Max.
We'll just look around as we go. Oh. Servant. Got some more ammo just kind of lying around.
Couple more D20s.
State-of-the-art interior outhouse. It's a cute detail.
Polished teak and mahogany. Fire butt.
And yet they have a full bathtub. I don't know, with the amount of detail that they've put into this and all the areas, and even having... Was it Latin at the beginning? They probably did their research well. Oh, it's the door to the servants' quarters, which is papered over in the real world, which is interesting.
In the real world?
Well, in the modern world with Alex. Same as we have a different stained glass window, which is glorious despite the fact that the sun looks like a giant evil eyeball. Got a ticking clock.
Ticking away.
No evil head to follow us this time. More ammo though.
I like the music in this section.
Yes, it's sort of strange. Detail on the bedside is an open letter. Pick up the letter. Let's have a read.
Do. Does that.
Tome of Eternal Darkness. Magical key.
It is
Aaron
a harsh
Ruoivas.
mistress. I think the Chandra lady from the last one was a harsh mistress.
What else have we got in our inventory? A medical journal. Tablet.
Resgumor? Area.
Can't examine the dresser in this world, but... Check another side room. Sleepless nights and a strange gleam.
Did you say glowingly odd or growingly odd demeanour? Probably growingly.
Growingly. What a strange way to put it. I believe we've done with upstairs now. We'll quickly jog along. So I quite like the sort of funny difference between his dark beard and his white wig.
You not going to talk to her?
Well, mostly I know that most of the servants are just sort of muttering and not talking.
Ooh. I forgot about these. It's one of the things that people tend to miss, actually, when they play the game, is there's a variety of points in the game where you can look over edges.
You can just sort of look
like that.
around. Don't seem to be able to talk to her at the minute.
In fact, we've possibly missed a couple of them already. They're few and far between and not obvious.
What have we got here? We've got another letter.
Did you read the last one?
I did, yes. It was the one saying harsh mistress.
Ah.
Ruoivas again?
Good old Aaron, always looking out for Max. Maybe it's like your dad. Or your granddad.
Good day. Right, what have we got in here? This is where
No piano.
the piano was, yeah. This photo is still here.
Oh, there we go, this one tells us. So, we're against Uliath. So no, actually green has dominance over blue, so it was just the fact that the sword was so big.
I'm not going to enter the passage because I haven't finished looking around the house yet.
We must go to the kitchen. And the library? Have we been in the library yet? I don't
No,
think
we haven't yet. We've got another codex. Always useful. Kitchen pantry, which is open again, so we can get
a pump handle.
handle.
Like you do.
Kitchen is much more well stocked.
We should probably stop, actually,
Okay.
after that odd comment, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye bye.